Guess who's back? Guess who's back? I created a monster. Nobody wants to see Adam no more. I want to see the beer monster. It's beer monster o'clock. Too much? Probably. But you can't say I don't try. For today's review, we have another keg to review on the Perfectdraft, and it's a very controversial one. It's Tennents, a Scottish lager by the Tennent Caledonian Breweries. It's a 4% lager, so it's very sessionable, and I'm hoping it's just going to be easy to drink, a sessionable lager. I've never tried Tennents at all, not from a can, a bottle, so this is the first time trying it, and I'm giving it every chance by trying it for the first time on the Perfectdraft. Hopefully it'll at least be okay. I'm not expecting it to be a well beater. I'm just hoping for a sessionable, inoffensive, summer slammer sort of thing, you know. It's not going to match up to the Germans and that. I mean, come on, let's be realistic here. I know it's not, but I just don't want it to have that typical UK brew nasty taste and all that. We'll see. We'll give it a chance. It worked out £1.99 a pint on the Perfectdraft, the deal I got. Let's get her poured and see what she's all about, shall we? Let me know if you've tried this one, guys. I know it's Scotland's best-selling beer. But really, let's face it, that don't mean a lot, does it? Because a lot of the best-selling beers in England or the UK in general are a load of crap, like Carlin and Carlsberg and Foster's and Stella, all that sort of thing. So best-selling, take it with a pinch of salt, believe in me, because a lot of people will drink any old crap. And but yeah, let's give it a go and see what it's all about. I did try some of this on my live last night, and it was very interesting. I'm interested to see what I make of it now. The first 3 pints I had, I absolutely hated it. But then, as I got to sort of the 4th or 5th, it became okay, acceptable, I'd say, at best. But never good. But just, I started getting into it a bit. The things I didn't like about it weren't bothering me so much. I'm thinking it's just because as I was getting pissed, it started tasting better, and I didn't really care after a certain point. Anyway, let's have a look at the beverage in the glass. I mean, it looks, it looks the part. It really does. I can't lie. I have to be honest, and I will be perfectly honest in this review as always. It looks fantastic. We've got a lovely looking head there with really dense bubbles in the head. You know, it's a lovely golden colour, pretty small bubbles in the carbonation. I don't know if you can pick that up or not, but you know, it looks the part. It looks like a really good pint. You know, if somebody put that in front of me in the pub, I'd probably want a bit smaller of a head. But, you know, I'd be, yeah, fair enough, thank you very much. And I'd be away with my pint. It does look like a good draft lager. Basic, but, you know, rather sexy looking. Let's get the nose in it and check out the aromas of the Tennents 4%. I think the only Tennents I've tried is Super Tennents. Right, yeah. It's got a massive, I can only describe it as a massive macro smell about it. Like, you can tell it's been pumped out cheap, and it's like brewed by the absolute bucket load. Yeah, it just smells very generic. A subtle, nasty sweetness to it. A little bit arsehole-y. But, you know, there's plenty of lagers that smell bad like this, to be fair. Ideally, all your macros have got that same kind of, I don't know what it is, but it's just something the macro ones seem to suffer from. Anything brewed in the UK that's macro, they've all got that not very nice smell about them, should we say. But as long as it tastes all right, hopefully I'm going to enjoy it. Like I say, I don't know if it's going to affect me the same way it did when I had my first pint yesterday, or whether it's going to be more, maybe I've got used to it. Maybe I've got used to it and accept it for what it is now. I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? Cheers, everybody. Bosh. First impressions, yeah. I'm afraid it's more like when I had my first couple of pints of it yesterday. Jesus. It's crap beer. It's shit. It's It is just dog shit. It's just mass-produced pile of unicorn shit. That's your animal up there, isn't it? Unicorn, the animal of the country is a unicorn. It's not even real. It's like this beer. It's fake. It's crap. It's just, you know what, it starts off, this is what annoys me about this beer. It starts off acceptable for me, okay. I mean, especially on a Perfect Draft, it does have a nice slammable body about it. It's thin, but it's got that smoothness. You've got the lacing. It looks the part. It really does. It looks fine, but it's like, you know, like you go to a nightclub and you pull a bird and she looks lovely, and then sort of, you know, you wake up the next day and she's an old dog. That's what this beer's like when you try it. It looks lovely and you think, oh yeah, I'm in for a good night tonight. And you wake up the next morning and you're like, what have I done? And you're like that when you try this beer. It's like, what have I done ordering this shit when there's so many fantastic lagers on the Perfect Draft? Where was the thought process? I should have known what a bag of shit it truly is. You know, it's not the worst lager in the world. I would compare it to... What would I compare it to? Just something really shit that's also brewed in the UK, like Foster's or Carlin. Something like that. It's that kind of thing. It starts off all right. You're getting a bit of spready sort of sweetness from the malts. And you got that rather refreshing feel to the mouthfeel and that, the small bubbles. And then, boy, when it gets to the backside, shall we say, it all goes wrong. You know, backside's the right word. I use that word for a reason, because it just goes arseholey on the back end. It's just got that astringent, metallic, sweaty arsehole like vibe about the finish on it. And it's not pleasant. It's just crap. It's absolute crap. It's 4%. I just wanted it for that. I wasn't expecting it to blow me away with the flavours. But just, I don't want that arsehole in my beer. Just make it easy to drink. Even if it's pretty tasteless. But what is that thing on the end? It's just not good. And lingering, sweaty arse crack finish. That nobody needs that in their life. And I do apologise if you're Scottish, because it's the most popular beer in Scotland. I know there's going to be people in the comments crying, oh, beer monster, you've turned it into a snob and all that. I've not turned it into a snob. This beer is shit. It doesn't matter where you're from. It's shit. There's so many good lagers on the Perfect Draft that this is almost like a joke. You know, you could have Lowenbrow, you can have Spaten, you can have even Stella Unfiltered is brewed in the UK, still far better than this. You can have Jutbier Pilsner, you can have Hasselroder Pilsner, you can have Beck's, the proper German brewed one, Hertog Jan Grand Pilsner, the normal Hertog Jan, pretty much anything. Give me anything, but just don't give me this. Don't give me this. What a waste of bloody money. Seriously. But once you've had about 4 pints, you stop caring. That's the positive I would say about it. But to be fair, if you used to drink 4 pints of Carlin and force yourself through that torture, you'd probably eventually get used to that or start getting a bit of effect and not care as much either. So is that even really a compliment? I don't know. Save it till you're pissed if you've done what I've done. Drink it when you don't really give a shit, because it's not good. It's literally just had the arse macroed out of it. It's not crisp. It starts off refreshing, but then can you call an arsehole refreshing? Can you call a sweaty arsehole refreshing? It's not refreshing. It could have been. It just all goes wrong at the end. Pointless bag of shit. I'm regretting my purchase. $1.99 a pint. Cheap, you may say. You know, I suppose you're going to the pub and you spend 5 or 6 quid for a pint of Carlin. It's cheaper than doing that. And if you like that sort of thing, you know, you're just into your generic crap and you like Carlin. If you like Carlin, pick this up, because I actually think it's better than Carlin. And I actually probably think it's about the same as Foster's or something. But that's not praise, you know what I mean? That's not praise. It's definitely not getting the fucking bell, put it that way. I'm going to give it Sorry guys, but you know, you got to call out these crap beers because, again, it's the frustration. Best-selling beer in Scotland. Why, hey man, get the hell out of here. It's wrong, isn't it? It's just wrong. Why do people drink such crap beer in the UK? The Germans would start World War III if you put this shit in front of them. I mean, oh, what am I getting at? I shouldn't have said that, should I? But do you know what I mean? Just know, it's a 4 out of 10 from me. And to be honest, pretty much all 4 of them marks are just because of the look of the beer. It does look really good. It does have that sort of that draft mouthfeel. If it was out of a can or something, I'd dread to think probably a 2. I guess, like, it's just about drinkable because of, you know, the fact it's on the Perfect Draft, but it's still crap. Thanks for tuning in, people. If you've enjoyed this little ranty, angry review, smash the like button, consider subscribing to the channel, and catch you on the next one. Bye-bye, darlings. Bush.